I never really used to think about what it meant to be an American. I used to think it was more of a regional thing, and while that is an important piece of the puzzle, being American goes a little deeper.
Being American means you live in America. It doesn't matter what you do. As long as you're in America, you're American. Sort of like how you're Russian, just because you're in Russia.
Well, being American to me is having the freedom and the ability to do what I like to do, to do it in the safety of a country that, it's safe to go out on the streets, it's safe to travel. So being an American to me is being part of probably the most diverse nation in the world. So America is the melting pot, and still is. So that's what it means to me.
It means that you're either a native or an inhabitant of North or South America.
I'm not really extremely patriotic, so you don't really need to be patriotic to be American either.
I live in America. I cheer for my American sports teams and my American companies. I'm very American.
Well, I grew up here. I also celebrate like 4th of July and like Memorial Day and stuff. We have an American flag out in the front, but we're not like, my family and like me aren't very extremely patriotic, but I feel like that's what, that's how I am American.
Obviously, to legally be American, you must live in America. But according to the books we've read this year, culturally being American means to work hard, persevere, and take time to appreciate nature. It also means to work towards the American dream.
I think the American dream is probably just having decent living, like having a decent job and having a house, like, kind of like a stereotypical like white picket fence and everything. And I guess I'm working towards achieving that by going to college and getting a job. What is your idea of the American dream?
It's the American dream of Bob and Emma and Suffer of my cheese brother.
Ooh, cheese brother?
Do you think that it differs from Mama's idea of the American dream?
I don't have any American dreams.
Okay, thank you, Sebastian. Anything else to say?
I have a one sucker cut of mommy being a picture.
All right. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I think the American dream is to be able to be independent, to not have to rely on your parents for the rest of your life, or rely on others, to be able to rely on yourself, to be able to raise a family and not have to go into a huge debt to live your life, and to have a good home and provide everything your family needs.
What is the American dream? I think the American dream is finding your American dream and then just repeating the cycle to discover new things in America. It's very American, because America's a great place.
Although it was hard to understand, I think he means that the American dream varies from person to person, because each person has a different idea of happiness.
So, everything changes in your life, so I looked up what the American dream is. That's in the dictionary too. The idea is like an ideal of, success and that you always, like you live in America, the freedom to choose what you want to be and choose what you want to do, and you have the opportunities, and everybody wants to be something really great when they're young.
Well, when I'm out in the nature, I do like to camp, and I find the natural habitat of the terrain, the dirt, everything just feels sort of natural to an extent. And I feel sort of welcome inside of the nature forest, and it makes me quite happy to be there.
Unfortunately, Will has actually never been outside.
I believe that surrounding yourself with people that are kind and not a bad influence on you, and just people you enjoy being around, then that's pretty much my definition of happiness.
Well, when I go to the mall, I do enjoy going to the Yankee Candle store. And personally, I would spend multiple hours there just sniffing the candles and rating them all on Amazon.
One thing I've noticed through the year is that different generations have different ideas on happiness. While some people find happiness in material goods, others find happiness in more abstract ways like music, nature, and art. When we read Into the Wild, McCandless thought that freedom in nature was the ultimate dream, while his parents dreamed of financial security for him.
My parents didn't go to college, so I guess I'm kind of the first one to graduate, so it kind of differs because they didn't feel like they needed to, but I kind of feel like I need to.
My parents and their parents all want me to get a job, but I'm still in my basement.
My grandparents were raising kids during the World War II era, and so in the early 40s, my grandpa was a scoutmaster. He organized the Boy Scouts to collect scrap metal and scrap materials for the war effort, World War II. So his dream was to see the continuation of his way of life.
Achieving the American dream takes hard work and effort. You have to go out and do things for yourself. People have to make their dreams come true for themselves. People don't usually regret specific instances where they messed up or said the wrong thing. They usually regret not doing more in their life, or passing up good opportunity. Being American means to take risks and seize opportunity. It also means to make your dreams come true for yourself. In my favorite part of Their Eyes Were Watching God, Hurston writes, "She pulled in her horizon like a great fishnet, pulled it in from the waste of the world, and draped it over her shoulder, holding so much life in its meshes."